It's late winter here in Houston, and I've been feeding my bees for about a month now. It's not a very big deal to do that, but every time I feed them, I'm opening myself up to the bees coming out and getting excited as I pour honey in here. Since I already have my money invested into these top feeders that have these floats on them, I decided to simply make an alteration. And so what I did is I took some window screen, cut it to size, took some 1/4-inch staples, and just stapled it down. Then when I come out with the sugar water, I just pour it right through the screen. The bees can travel back and forth. You can see them moving around in here easily. They can get to the sugar water and go back down into the hive. This way I can take off the outer cover and the inner cover, give them the sugar water, not bother them not bother me, and everybody's happy. To cut the window screen, I took my inner cover, laid it out on a piece of cardboard, then used that as the template to cut the screen. Worked great. It's the exact same size. Now all I need to do is take this and staple it over the top feeder. Since I'm already in here feeding the bees, I'm going to go ahead and check to see if the queen is laying eggs and if they're storing honey. Really what I'm doing by feeding them sugar water is pushing them, helping them think that it's spring, it's time to lay a bunch of eggs so they're ready to make food when all the flowers blossom. I'm going to check real quickly in the top brood box, see how much space they have left in here to lay eggs and to store honey. I also am pushing them to split so I can take half of my hive and give it to my cousin because he's going to start his beehives this year too. Alright, so what we see here is here on the top they're already making drones. You don't make drones unless they're going to be swarming. So this is a good indication that this hive is getting ready to swarm and also that they think it's spring. So this is a good sign. I can tell these are drone cells because they're fat, sticking way up, much larger bee than the worker bees. So that's a good sign. That's what we're looking for here in this hive. Lots of room in these cells to lay more eggs. So not ready yet to swarm, but they're certainly thinking about it. Okay, we are in frame number 2, going from left to right, and you can see this queen is doing an outstanding job. This frame is basically completely full of larvae with some honey on the edges. This is textbook perfect for this queen. You can see there are some cells that are empty. That's because those have already hatched. Here's the other side. Looking really, really good. Very happy with this queen. This is a 2-year-old queen. Okay, we're done feeding the bees. It's in the evening now. The sun has gone down, so it's time to be done with the beehives. They're all home for dinner. It's interesting to know that bees don't sleep. They will take a nap, but they don't sleep. They work 24/7. You don't need to feed your bees sugar water. Bees have survived thousands of years without being fed by man. But if you want to push them, help them grow faster, expand your hives, get them ready for spring, so when the what we call the honey flow comes on, you got a full box of bees and you produce a lot of honey, then that's when you want to feed them. I hope this video has been helpful. This is LDS Prepper reminding you, if you are prepared, you shall not fear. And if you feed your bees, take care of them, they'll reward you with sweet rewards.